Ini kita mau mengunjungi Pikku. Ini suasana di kita nyampe di Pikku. Ini TK ini. Nanti kita foto di sini. Menyenangkan ketemu anak kecil-kecil.
Selamat datang. Good morning. My name is Paula Soila, and I'm the director in this house, so daycare center. I think that we are start from here, and just if you have any questions, just please ask. I'll tell about a little bit Kauniainen daycare. I know that you are going to the school after this, so you hear about education more in the afternoon. So daycare is here, and then we take a tour around this house. And you just ask about the pictures.
Yes.
Yes, you can take pictures, but please no children in.
Yes.
Yeah, because some of the parents say that no pictures at all and that kind of things. So it's easier just take no children at all. If there is some staff, you can ask politely. So is it okay that you are in the picture and they take? But otherwise, it's okay. Take pictures. Okay. First of all, do you have any questions from the start? Kauniainen is just new for you. The Kauniainen city is the first time here.
Yes.
So have you ever been in Finland before?
No.
Well, I'm proud to say I have been 3 times in Indonesia. So quite familiar. Yeah, lovely hometown. I've been in Bali 2 times, and once in Bintan Island.
Oh, Bintan. Rio.
Lovely place. Yeah, lovely place. My mother, family, my husband and my son, they are scuba diving.
Oh,
So it's very lovely places, Bali, around the Bali. So I'm snorkeling, that's fine for me. but they are scuba diving 20-25 deeper. So it's very nice. But glad you are here. Glad we are just fine weather now. But tomorrow it's going to be freezing. It might be snowing tomorrow. So do enjoy this weather today. Okay, about this Kauniainen and daycare. We have 2 kinds of daycare centers here in Kauniainen, public and also this that they're not so public, so private daycare. And also we have Swedish and Finnish. This house is Finnish. Yeah. So the daycare centers, they are single languages. Couple of years ago, they might have also 2 languages here. This house was also bilingual house then. But, well, you know these politicians, they make decisions. And they decided that daycare centers must be single languages. Yes. Okay, we have together 8 daycare centers here in Kauniainen. So 6 of them are public and 2 are private. Those private are that kind of Kauniainen is buying all the places. So they are just at the money things. That's the under the some kind of social work, but we buy the old places. But the money comes from the this, private ways there. So 6 public and 2 private. And those private ones, they are Swedish, so only Swedish. So it's 50% of this daycare there is Swedish and 50% is Finnish. So those. And altogether we have around 450 people, children here. So 50 of Finnish and 50 of the percent is Swedish one. So it's a quite small area. So Kauniainen altogether, this 450 children altogether means that, for example, Helsinki has 10 or 12 areas that each have 400 to 500 children. So in that basic, Kauniainen is quite small town. Yeah. Maximum daycare fee is around 300 euros per month. Yeah. So,
Maksimum apa?
is that much?
Uang sekolahnya maksimal 300 euro.
300 euro per bulan.
Maksimum.
Is it much or what do you think? Is it okay? So it covers. It covers. Yeah. It covers all the daycare. It covers the meals. It covers education. It covers everything. So it's
All out to 4.5 month.
All in.
how much is in Indonesia?
4.5 million.
Okay, so
It's quite a
we'll
lot for
skip
almost
those.
five.
No.
No.
So it's
It's 4.5 million
yeah.
rupiah.
Side rupees for euros. It's about how much?
Sorry?
If you
14,000.
14,000.
You will be rich in Indonesia. Millionaire.
To Indonesia have this public, all the daycare, are they public or are they private ones?
Mostly different.
Mostly private ones. Okay. So in Finland there's more public ones, I think. But the thing is also in this metropolitan area, most of the children are in public ones. But when you go further or north of Finland, there is this I don't know how to translate it, but one person in her home take care of a couple of children. So they are public ones. So the amount of those kind of daycare increases when you go from the metropolitan area. So mostly they are public ones. Okay, we are standing here in Finland now in big decisions because we have a new law for children. It was last August that they said that this is going to the way you are going to do it now. And during this year, we are all planning this all new educational plans for little ones, so children's. And it means that the head of this ministry, they have written the cover like an umbrella, and each town, each provincial are taking that as a big headlines, and they are doing in form concrete ones in each town. So like here in Kauniainen style, we are doing this ones. And next August, everything is going to be just written and it's how we are doing this educational work in Finland, in Kauniainen, etc. So it's going to be a huge work that we are doing just right now. So in Kauniainen we are doing that each daycare center, like my house, every teacher is in this group, and we have chapters from the book, and we think how we are doing here in Kauniainen this one. And then we go to the Pikku meeting. From every daycare centers comes these teachers also. And then we are telling that, well, in Pikku Acatemia, here my house is called Pikku Acatemia, that we think that in Kauniainen we should do this like environmental things, like blah 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 blah. And then all the teachers are thinking, oh, that's good, yeah, we like to do it also that way. and then it's written like that. So every teacher in Kauniainen is involved to make the educational plan. So that way it's easier also to get those plans into the life.
Okay.
So everything is
Gimana?
Yep.
Maksudnya ini mereka buat gimana ya? How to say?
Lesson plan-nya dibawa bersama.
Oh, lesson
Jadi
plan-nya
mereka tiap hari tiap kali ada meeting untuk membahas maksudnya
Guru-guru
apa
bersama
yang
gitu
jadi
ya.
nanti bisa share lah mereka.
Okay. And also a couple of years ago we did the same in preschool pupils. So educational plans for preschool students. And nowadays preschool is in the law. So every child in age of 6 has to have some kind of preschool education in Finland. So that way we are just getting those equal stands for every child before the school starts. Yeah. So any questions about this one?
I'm just wondering about the daycare centers. I'm not really well acquainted with the daycare centers here. Is it like daycare and then after that they go to preschool? Or preschool is already included with the daycare?
Yeah. In my house, there are children from 9 months, 1 year, till they go to school. So the daycare plus the preschool is
In the house.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And after preschool, they go to the real school. Yeah.
What we call basic education.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
From the 9 months.
Because for us, back home, I'm from
Mereka
the
di daycare itu.
our daycare is a place where they just place they send the kids.
Berarti sampai 5 tahun ya. 6
Those who
tahun.
cannot yet go to those who are not yet qualified for
Terus
preschool.
berapa jam?
So most of the time, what they do in daycare centers are the basic daily living skills, like taking care of their. Oh no, somebody still feeds them, and then if they want to take a nap, they take a nap there.
Okay.
That's it. But it's not really into. They don't really follow any curriculum.
Okay. Yeah. Well, here they do
Oh,
follow. Yeah, it's very strict. Well, it's like this idea that everything you do, it's not so that now you are studying maths or now you're studying nature. But when you are walking around in the forest, you can count the trees. You can explore the weather. You can have written down the stories. So it's the whole thing that the environment is getting you the how do you say? So it's
It's kind of like STEM education.
what do you mean? I don't know.
Thematic.
Or it's just very basic, like everything is integrated into what they do on a daily basis. Like if they see the trees, it's green and it's a living thing, and let's count the trees 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that sense, it's
Integrated.
math and science. It's already
Included.
integrated. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a-
So the whole system. Yeah, it's not the only that you're studying math, but the whole thing you
Yeah.
are studying. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
STEM education, we call it in basic
Okay. Yeah.
education.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And how long? What is the number of hours? The duration for daycare?
Maximum 10 hours.
10 hours.
And preschool is 4 hours. And the preschool is free of charge.
Untuk TK
So
4 jam.
if your children,
Jam?
if your child is about
Daycare
6
10 jam
years,
maksimum.
so you can choose either only the preschool, the 4 hour, and it's free. But you can also choose preschool plus
Ini
daycare,
berarti daycare sama.
and then it's maximum 10 hours.
Oh,
And then you
okay.
pay the extra
Bedanya apa?
daycare.
Kalau daycare kan
Yeah.
mereka tinggalnya
So daycare plus
Oh,
preschool,
kalau
that's
preschool 4 jam.
10 hours. But if they choose the free, then that's gonna be 4 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, if you are just in daycare, it's maximum 10 hours. So you pay by the hours.
And then
maximum is 290.
Their daycare, nap time is included.
Yep.
Okay, so
Yeah, after lunch. Yeah. Well, usually the daycare centers opens at 7. Some 6:30 might be, but around 7, and they close at 5 p.m.
What are the ages of the kids in daycare? What-
From 1 year to 6 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
From 1 year, like I correct me if I'm wrong, but if they are 1 year old or 2 year old, it's still difficult for them to follow routines, right? Like some of them they become grumpy or cranky when
Yeah.
you give something or sleepy.
Yeah.
So how